So it's going to become obvious as I keep doing this that right now I'm not really YouTube minded. I don't think to do a lot of stuff and record it and make videos. So I'm trying to step it up and do that as we go forward, because I really would like to ultimately have a YouTube channel and then maybe get to go and play like over at Cleese's place over in DeSoto now that he's got. But yeah, so what I'm doing now is if you look inside my fuel pump, it's an old fuel pump, and eventually I'll go higher PSI and whatnot, but there's a little filter in here. It's a Holley Blue fuel pump. It's carbureted right now. Look how dirty that is in there. So what I'm gonna do is there's a gasket there. You can get a rebuild kit for it. If you notice, I'm hoping it's focusing there. There's a filter down in there. Well, I'll try and plug in some pictures in a little bit of how bad my fuel filter was in the back of this car. So of course all this work's being done on the 83 notchback, but the 347 I'm doing 8AN PTFE lines. Just going to reuse this fuel pump for now. Eventually I'll go up and I'm doing the 8AN PTFE feed and return, because I do plan on going fuel injected in the near future. So the 8AN lines, all I have to do is take this pump out and replace it. I've got a 100 micron fuel filter and a 30 micron fuel filter I'm putting in, and I got a new Holley, I think it's a 287 return fuel pressure regulator for carb. So without further ado, I'm gonna take this thing apart. And I just got some carbon choke cleaner that I'm gonna be trying to use. I don't have this on the workbench because I don't want the gas smell to be inside my house. I've already broke the bolts loose, and I'm just going to RTV this back together. I'll save whatever gaskets here, but because I may end up having to buy a rebuild kit for this in the near future. I don't know if I have to go that route. It might be time to step it up and go fuel injection, because you know I got it like that. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't be able to just afford to be able to do that. All I'm going to do is clean it up, take it apart carefully, because I've never taken one of these fuel pumps apart, and then I will clean it up with some chlorinated carbon choke cleaner, and then I'm going to put my 8AN lines on it, because it had a 6, actually it didn't have 6AN, it had like old school locks on it. Alright, I gotta get a screwdriver, so I'll be right back. So I don't know what this bolt does, so I'm gonna loosen it up, because it might have some type of hold on it, and I'm sure it's a drain is all that is. Oh, it's a spring, so that has something to do with the pressure, so I gotta be careful on how I put that back in. And that is a gasket. Oh, O-ring still looks good, so that will not be moving. See if anything falls out. Yep, I paid attention to the direction that was. It was just appeared to be like that, so set it there. See if anything else is in there. Nope. So now screws are loose. I need to break this loose. Looks like it's lifted up a little bit right here. Oh, that came off way easier than I anticipated. Look how dirty it is on the bottom. Not even getting into it yet. So this gasket I'm gonna have to try and save, so I'm just gonna go real slow, not at too much of an angle. Like I said, I'm just trying to clean this. Ooh, that filter is dirty. Gasket is going to be salvageable. That's good. So all I'm going to do is that little piece of filter right there. If I can get that out, I think it'll... No, it's not falling. If I can get it out without damaging it, I'm going to spray it with some carbon choke cleaner. I may end up having to use this video to recall the orientation on it. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, look how dirty that is. Oh, down in there, kinds of crud. So I'm gonna clean that all out. and then throw it back together. The vane type of fuel system, so it's pretty important. So I'm gonna actually stop this for that.